calendar, and he has been on fire.
Williams, and he breaks free. Downfield. Oh, he's got a man!
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Antonio Brown! Down he goes at the 39.
He goes down. Intercepted. Touchdown.
Touchdown on the final play of the game.
Completely unstoppable.
The difference is versatility.
We'll be talking more about your Pittsburgh Steelers, recently called Team Turmoil, and we'll be talking about confusion and uncertainty. Well, I'm those things every day when I wake up, half the time when I'm walking around. Pennsylvania polka. Welcome back to Pittsburgh Sports Talk. I'm your host, Randy the Tank Tantlinger. Please check out my website, PittsburghSportsTalk.org. PittsburghSportsTalk.org. That's a no-brainer. Watch clips of our TV show, blog, magazine. Listen to more clips of the radio show. Later on in the show, we're going to go golfing around down to Myrtle Beach. Went down there and played watched the World Am being played. My back hurt. I couldn't play. Imagine that, going to a golf tournament. Free booze, free food, and you can't play. That's a living hell for me. Maybe you too if you're a golfer. Right now, I'm focused on your Pittsburgh Steelers, Team Turmoil, as they're quickly becoming called. Google definition of turmoil: a state of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty. Upheaval, turbulence, turbulent, disorder, disturbance, agitation, ferment, unrest, disquiet, trouble, disruption, chaos, mayhem. Wow, it's a lot. So disturbance, confusion, and uncertainty. Now, we talked about AB being a disturbing force on the team at times. He's got to grow up. But does he? But does he? Can he just continue to go on his merry little way the way he is? Doesn't take a lot of hits. AB might play another 10 years in the league. Might be the first guy to make $200 million in the league. He's that good. What do you do with the problem like Maria? You know that movie, Sound of Music. If you don't, kids, go see it. Rent it. Netflix it. Social media, you but do with it. Whatever you kids do. Sound of Music. Julie Andrews. What do you do with a problem like LeVeon Bell? Yeah, they were singing about him back in 1967. What do you do with a problem like LeVeon Bell? So, as we continue this diatribe about Team Turmoil, what is turmoil, and the components of turmoilism, if that is a word, what do you do with LeVeon Bell? You know, it's one of two things at this point, kiddies. So which side are you coming down on? It's either play him when he gets here. If he gets here in week 4, he gets here. If he gets here in week 10, play him in week 10. Then run the wheels off him. That's number one. Number two, get his ass out of Pittsburgh. I don't like guys like that. To hell with LeVeon Bell. Trade him. Okay. First of all, let's talk about the Steelers' options. They saved money last week, $800,000 by LeVeon Bell not playing the Cleveland Clowns. So that's good. $800,000 extra in the Steelers coffers, I could use that $800,000. Hell, I'd be retired living in Costa Rica on $800,000. You could come down there with me. I do the radio show every weekend live from Costa Rica with Tanky, Pittsburgh Sports Talk. We might have to work on that. So every week he's out, saves the Steelers money. Might cost him games, but saves them money. Is LeVeon Bell trying to prove any points there? I don't know. Do you trade LeVeon Bell? Do you start talking to other GMs? Kevin Colbert talks to other GMs right now and says, what you got? What you offering? You got to pick up his salary, which is down to like $13 million now. Not bad at all. Do you trade him when he comes in week 10? I don't do math real well, so we probably only owe him about, 16 weeks in the season, 10 something. So half, $7 million, I'll just say, for giggles. Would another team pick him up and pay his $7 million? Team on the cusp would, a team that might be looking at the Super Bowl this year, who loses a running back. Let's say Gurley goes down in L.A., do the Los Angeles Rams have another $7 million just laying around? Bet it does. You certainly don't want to trade Le'Veon to the AFC North. Could trade him to Cleveland, though, because they ain't never going anywhere, and I don't care if you get Le'Veon Bell or not. They're a bunch of idiots up there, and they got Todd Haley. Todd Haley just run the wheels off them again up there. Send him to Cleveland. That might be the best option. Todd Haley, super idiot, ran him to death in Pittsburgh. He'll run him out of the league in 2-3 more years. Send him to Cleveland. But you do want to try to keep him out of the AFC. He is dangerous, and he is a talent, and he's a game changer. Don't think he's not. 1,200 yards rushing and another 600 through the air don't come easy, cupcake. So what do you do with a problem like Le'Veon Bell?
I wanna jam it with you.
Is he going to give you his best when he's here? Doubt it. If it's me, right now, you just made me Grand Poopentate, whatever the hell it is, of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I call every team in the league and I get all the offers I can get on the table and I put them all on a big chalkboard and I go, okay, here's the offer. The Saskatchewan Roughriders of the Canadian Football League have offered us all 4 of their starting linebackers, inside linebackers, for Le'Veon Bell. Take it! No, I don't know. But if you could go to maybe the top, the 6 bottom teams in the league and say we need an inside linebacker now, and if he's a quality inside linebacker, I mean, you don't want to move laterally and get another C- John Bostic, and you don't want another B- Vince Williams. You need an A+ inside linebacker if this team's got a chance to go to a Super Bowl this year. And we want your first and second round draft choices next year. So that's really your 2 options with Le'Veon Bell. Either he comes and you play him all season long and deal with his shenanigans, or you trade him and get the most you can for him. I'm old school, baby. I'm from Latrobe, Pennsylvania. I'm Vince Lombardi, Packers. Great story about Lombardi, in case you don't know. Paul Hornung, the Golden Boy. For you kids who don't know who Paul Hornung is, Google him. Paul Hornung had a good season. Walked into Coach Lombardi's office, knocked on the door, and went in and said, Coach, I need more money. I need a new contract. Coach. Vince Lombardi looked at him and said, Hornung, you're talking to the wrong man. I coach the team. Don't write checks. Go talk to the general manager. Hour later, Paul Hornung showed up and said, Coach, general manager won't give me time of day. I'm coming to you. I need more money. Vince Lombardi looked at Paul Hornung, one of the greatest running backs in NFL history back in the day, and said, go wait outside of my office, you moron. You are good looking, though, but you're a moron. Go sit down out there and shut the damn door. About 10 minutes later, Paul Hornung heard Coach Lombardi, Vince Lombardi, his name's on that trophy at the end of the year, you know, Lombardi. Golden boy, get in here. Yes, Coach. All right, how much more money are you going to give me? Vince Lombardi looked at Paul Hornung, his star running back, and said, not my problem, not the Packers' problem anymore, Hornung. Paul Hornung said, what are you talking about? You don't play for my Green Bay Packers anymore. I traded your ass. It's a true story. Google search it. So I'd Vince Lombardi, LeVeon Bell in a heartbeat. I'd get the most I can. Because despite this being team turmoil, they might stumble ass backwards into the Super Bowl in Atlanta this year. Hey, this is Pittsburgh Sports Talk. I'm Tantlinger. When we come back, going to the press conference, as I do every Tuesday, I had a couple questions for the coach. Pittsburgh Sports Talk, baby.
Best keeps the Steelers always best of all. Me, Joe.